Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is A222 and my metric number is 2877755. So I want to talk about introduction. Bukit Kayu Hitam is a town near the border between Malaysia and Thailand. Bukit Kayu Hitam is a new industrial economic area located in the north of Peninsular Malaysia. Bukit Kayu Hitam also close to education hubs such as University Utara Malaysia and Polytechnic Syed Sirajuddin. Bukit Kayu Hitam will be made a duty-free township and suitable for becoming a special border zone, which is SBZ because of strategic geographical position. There are various acts that have been enacted in relation to SBZ, such as the Border Trade Development Act of 1956, Free Industrial Zone Act of 1990, which is FIZA, and Malaysia Digital Economic Corporation, which is MDEC. Bukit Kayu Hitam also has potential to increase the domestic and international investment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hanizata Balkis binti Fatu Alim and my metric number is 287490. After this, we look at to the issue and problem in Kubang Pasu. The main issue and problem is safety and security issue. Kubang Pasu has to face this problem because Kubang Pasu bordered with Thailand. So, even Bukit Kayu Hitam has an immigration center, there are still have some several routes for foreign immigrants to come to the Bukit Kayu Hitam. After that, there are also no strict restriction in hot place or wet road. So, this problem will bring a negative impact to the society in Kubang Pasu. Next, we look at to the unemployment issue. Unemployment can define as a situation where a person doesn't not get a job. This issue happen because Kubang Pasu area are filled with foreign worker. The proof is one Kedah state government import 32,000 foreign worker in the plantation sector in Kubang Pasu. So this will leading to the criminal problems such as robber and so on. Criminal problem happen because community not able to sustain their life. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Anisa Yunimiti Muhammad Ismail, metric number 285967. Next issue is social issue in the community. One of them is issue of drug smuggling and abuse in the community. There are many cases of drug abuse in this area due to the fact that there are many dealers who are active in this area. This can be said because the district of Kubang Pasu is very close to the Malaysian-Thailand borders where many irresponsible parties try to bring in drugs or marijuana to be distributed in the Malaysian market, especially in area near the borders such as Kubang Pasu and Bukit Kayu Hitam and others. Kubang Pasu district also faces social problems such as smuggling and misappropriation of control and subsidized goods at the Malaysian-Thailand border. These activities are carried out by the irresponsible party to earn high profit by illegally smuggling subsidized goods such as petrol, diesel, and so on to neighbouring country and selling it with the higher price. Environment issues is the another issues and problem occur in Kubang Pasu district. This is because in some areas in the Kubang Pasu area, flooding will happen quickly every time heavy rain lasts, even if it's only for 1 to 2 hours. The issues of flash floods shows that urban development in this area is relatively poorly planned because rainwater can increase rapidly despite heavy rains that last for a short time. This may be influenced by drainage system that is not systematic in terms of size and construction materials that causing floods to occur and rainwater being difficult to flow out. Therefore, the responsible parties should take drastic measures to deal with this issue and problem related to the development of this city. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My name is Muhammad Najmi bin Norman with metric number 286020. Next, I'm going to present to you the factors that are associated with the problems. For the first point, one of the main factors contributing to safety and security issue is rooted in border management weaknesses. The existence of red routes in several remote areas provides an easy pathway for both foreign and and domestic individuals to engage in smuggling various forbidden goods, including human trafficking, drugs and weapons, as well as illegal immigrations and other forbidden activities. In addition, the lack of technology advanced equipment and unpreparedness on the part of border management authorities in controlling border checkpoints are also among the elements that contribute to the weaknesses in the borders area. Besides, the priority given to foreign workers over local graduates is also one of the factors contributing to the unemployment rate in Kubang Pasu. According to study published in the Malaysian Journal of Social Science and Humanities by Haji Zainal Abidin 2021, one of the reasons why some of the local community are still employed is due to their selective job preference and high salary expectations. In contrast to local workers, foreign workers demonstrate a high level of proficiency in managing heavy workloads, a strong command of Malay language, and a remarkable ability to work effectively in diverse locations. Next, weak monitoring control is also one of the factors contributing to increasing social issues in the community. One of the main factors contributing to the weakness in the border control is the proximity between the border of neighbor countries. Geographically, the close distance between the two borders provide huge opportunities for illegal smuggling activities. In addition, the most residents living in areas near these secret routes are reluctant to cooperate with the authorities. As a result, this makes it challenging for the country authorities to monitor and curb the forbidden activities carried out by this individual. Finally, issues with drainage and rivers are also one of the factors that can be contributing to environmental issues. Most houses and infrastructure suffer significant damage due to the flooding caused by inadequate drainage system and unsatisfactory river management. The reason for this is that the authorities have not properly maintained and taken care of the drainage systems, leading to reduced capacity for water flow. Moreover, climate change is also a factor in the flooding issues. The weather patterns have changed with more frequent and having heavy rainfall causing water to exceed the drainage and river capacity. That's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is Naratra Farna Binti Manasi. My metric number is 2855953. Today I will explain about implication of urban issue and problems. For the first point is global investment increase. Global investment in Kubang Pasu refers to money inflows from abroad into various economic sectors in the region. FDI is also referred to as foreign direct investment. Investment activities across countries and regions are picking up steam, especially in light of the intensified competitiveness and integration of international production and marketing networks. So Malaysian business must take the initiative in this area and search for fresh investment prospect both inside and outside the nation. A priority should be placed on the improvement of soft infrastructure such as management processes, R&D skills, and quality human resource. Malaysian investors must develop larger joint ventures with foreign partners and explore the growth sectors both locally and internationally due to the fast-changing global environments and the growing trend of strategic alliance and networks among numerous multinational corporations. For the second point is infrastructure strain. In Kubang Pasu, urban expansion might outstrip infrastructure development, resulting in insufficient delivery of essential services, poor road networks, water supply, sanitization service, and waste management system can lower quality of life and impede the district economic growth. Rapid population expansion is to blame for this. The current infrastructure in Kubang Pasu would not be able to handle the expanding demands if the population increase were this quick. For the third point is standard of living increase. An area's infrastructure development may rise as it becomes more urbanized. Implementing infrastructure development will raise the community's standard of living. For instance, the development of infrastructure, networks, and public facilities for the transportation, communication, water supply, electricity, and sewage during the 7 Malaysian Plan has been concentrated on increasing capacity through an integrated planning approach to ensure that the necessary facilities and can be obtained. It may be claimed that the link between infrastructure development and community development in Malaysia aims to enhance the economy, such as income and social elements such as education of the community. For the fourth point is improve the mobility and transportation. During the 9 Nation Plan period, RMK9, the main emphasis of infrastructure development and public amenities is on expanding network coverage and making better use of assets already in place to support economic activity. Improve access to infrastructure, better integrate transportation options and other service in remote location. Infrastructure development and execution will center on a high quality and dependable water supply system by putting an emphasis on delivery system and greater service quality, network extension to less developed regions, and capacity building. Existing infrastructure facilities may be used more effectively.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Hani Rashidah binti Munawir and number matric is 285979. I will continue the next presentation which is about effective regional development policies and strategies to overcome the problems. Every problem, factor and effects that occurs especially in urban areas should be given due attention by all parties, whether the community, government and the religious agencies. It is because to ensure that all these problems can be solved faster. Firstly, holding a two-way exchange of ideas. It is because the good political relationship between Malaysia and Thailand is one of the golden opportunities that should be taken, especially in discussing about security issues at the border country. Then, both of these countries need to discuss for taking more strategic steps by patrolling the country's border regularly, especially in Perlis, Kedah and Kelantan areas. As example, the government agencies that can collaborate including Royal Malaysian Police and Thai Marine Police, so the security system will be more guaranteed. Secondly, increasing diversity of economic sectors. It is because economic sectors is one of the most important things, especially in any development that involve area outside the city. The government should to take the initiative by working together with local authority to create or plan new attraction. The economic diversification should be promoted to get a growth potential. As example, develop the rural tourism sector. It's very highly recommended because it can contribute positive effects, especially to the nearby residents, so it can provide the job opportunity to the community. Then empower local communities. It is because the government is very important role and should take a responsibility to ensure the residents had a good quality in their life. The government should to provide several approaches that involves the local community so the social problems can be overcome before it's getting worse. As example, the government can take opportunity to cooperate with the National Anti-Drug Agency, which is AADK, to deal about social problems such as drugs. Then the community also can attend or join all the activities that provided by the village. The benefit of the program is it can reduce the number of social problems, especially in rural areas. Finally, improving drainage and sewage systems. It is because the problem that related to flash floods often occur, especially in Changlun areas. It happened because of systematic drainage problems. The government should take a strategic steps by dealing this problem by revising the design of the existing drainage system. They need to take into various types of engines like implementation, planning, management of the drainage system and more. Again, it is important because it can be used as a guide to the contractor to improve their quality with environment and socioeconomic. For instance, they should use the V-shaped drainage system because the design can hold a lot of water in one time, especially during the heavy rain. So it is a good way to reduce the flash flood.
So, in conclusion, development planning must be done as best as possible so as not to lead to the development of new cities and the loss of various types of resources. The government need to identify and analyze the gaps in planning and implementation of previous current SBZ challenges around the world. The government is also still promoting the development of SBZ as stated in the Kedah State Structure Plan as the NCER Action Plan 2.0 2016 until 2025. Malaysia will also gain many benefits if this SBZ can be carried out well, like technological and infrastructure investment, and can improve transportation and communication system. Through applied research and development, Kedah economy may be stimulated according to projection. The SBZ will add about RM72.7 billion to Malaysia's GDP and can provide 23,252 new employment for locals.